Good day, everyone. Today, with my partner, we're going to discuss all about characteristic of ecotourism. Ecotourism. Ecotourism is travel to fragile, pristine, and usually protected areas that strive to be low impact and often small scale. It helps educate the traveler, provides funds for conservation, directly benefits the economic development and political empowerment of local communities, and fosters respect for different cultures and for human rights. Ecotourism is low impact and typically a small scale travel to fragile, pristine, and usually protected environment. It aids in traveler education, offer cash for conservation, directly support local communities' economic development and political empowerment to develop respect for diverse cultures and human rights. Some important characteristic of ecotourism are following as involves travel to the natural destination. These destinations are often remote areas, whether inhabited or uninhabited, and are usually under some kind of environmental protection at the national, international, communal, or private travel. These are frequently distant locations, whether populated or unoccupied, that are subject to environmental protection on a national, international, communal, or private level. Tourism has a negative impact. Next, minimize impact. Tourism causes damage. Tourism causes damage. Ecotourism strives to minimize an adverse effects of hotels, trails, and other infrastructure by using either recycled or plentifully available local building material, renewable sources of energy, recycling and safe disposal of waste and garbage, and environmentally and culturally sensitive architectural design. Tourism has a negative impact. Ecotourism aims to reduce the negative effects of hotels, trails, and other infrastructure by utilizing recycled or readily available local building materials, renewable energy sources, trash and rubbish recycling, and safe disposal, and environmentally and culturally sensitive architectural design. Well, before before the tour begins, next builds environmental awareness. Ecotourism means education for both tourists and residents of nearby communities, and ecotourism projects should also help educate members of surrounding communities, school children, and the broader public and the host country. Well, before the tour begins, tour, operat- tour operators should supply travelers with reading material about the country, environment, and local people, as well as a code of conduct for both the traveler and the industry itself. Ecotourism programs should also help educate members of the host countries, neighboring communities, school children, and general public. And the next is to be followed to my co-reporters by Mayla Climako.
Good morning, everyone. By the way, I am Myla Climako, and I will be the one to continue the assigned topic of characteristics of ecotourism. Provide direct financial benefits for conservation. Ecotourism helps raise funds for environmental protection, research, and education through a variety of mechanisms, including park entrance fees, tour company, hotel, airline, and airport taxes, and voluntary contributions. For example, ecotourism Ecotour operator responsible travel markets a holiday tracking snow leopards in the Himalayas by emphasizing its comprehensive positive social impact. Responsible travel claims their tour package will enhance the local community by providing jobs and good salaries for local workers. Also, profits from accommodations will fund local community projects. Second is provide financial benefits and empowerment for local community. Ecotourism holds that national parks and other conservation areas will survive only if there are happy people around the perimeters. The local community must be involved with and receive income and other tangible benefits, potable water, roads, health clinics, and etc. from the conservation area and its tourist facilities. For You can also provide direct financial benefits of ecotourism under the zone of conservation, which will empower and provide economic benefits for the local people. Apart from the point mentioned above, there are some other significant options which are to be focused at when the main area of concern is related under the notion of eco travel. Third is respects local culture. Ecotourism is not only greener but also less cultural intrusive and exploitative than conventional tourism, whereas prostitutions, black markets, and drug often are byproducts of mass tourism. Ecotourism strives to be culturally respect and the human population of a host country. In worse still, tourists can forget that the exotic community they are visiting isn't just a spectacle that exists for their enjoyment. While it's natural to be unfamiliar with foreign cultural norms, many of these misunderstandings lead, lead to rude and inappropriate behavior that leaves both the tourist and the locals with a sour aftertaste. And the last is support human rights and democratic movements. The United Nations sponsored World Tourism Organization proclaims that tourism contributes to international understanding, peace, prosperity, and universal respect for an observance of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all. And that's all. Thank you.